Hello, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family.
Hello there, crazy days.
It is crazy days, and you might hear echoes and stuff because this is the computer that we get that issue with. The other one, I went to make a video and made a video, and then there was no, we had plenty of sound, but there was no picture. So, but today is going to be just chaos. Today is, as we've been saying, going back to August 6th, with the message from the Galactics to brace yourselves. And Cindy has shared that they see the capital evacuated, and right now we have evacuations at some Capitol buildings. And here we have, hang on one second, I got over here. No, we can't get that to work. It's chaos, guys. As you see, the House is in recess, subject to the call of the chair. That's what was going on there. It's just chaos going on. Here you see Life News Michigan state lawmakers asking as well to allow a full audit before things go through. As we see here, it's people at the gates, basically.
Wow, look at that. That's terrible. Like, there's broken glass. There's so many people that are so upset, but in a way, this is what we need for change. I just don't want to condone any true violence.
Yeah, people have to call it for what it is. Yet, at the same time, like we've been saying, we got to kind of rise above. But I know the frustration out there is huge. So this is from the House website. As you see, we're looking at Godlike. We're trying to pull information from wherever we could. And we do have a very full day with people that we're helping energetically. So we're trying to cover this and work with people at the same time. So the speaker, as you see 1204 over here, speaker laid before the House a message from the president transmitting a notification of a declaration of a national emergency with respect to the information and communications technology and services supply chain declared in Executive Order 13873 of May 15th, 2019. And we've been covering all this the whole time. And, honestly, we kind of have known it's going to go this way. You could just tell it's going to go this way. And then the Galactics were giving us as well. So here we're looking over at Fox. Congressional staff told to shelter in place amid growing unrest outside U.S. Capitol building. What Cindy had seen that the Galactics had showed her was it's going to be evacuated. The White House lawn, come spring, is going to have people set up in tents because the government's not going to be operating from there.
No, they're not. I don't believe that they're going to be able to. I think people are so upset that they're just not going to stop until there's noticeable, obvious change, and fair change too. People are looking for fairness. They're looking for a sense of justice.
And I'm sure a lot of you guys are going through a lot of issues as well. See, so much is being shut off, and we got that things might be really shut off, and we've been talking about that with you guys for months, and sharing what we have gotten from the Galactics. And so, we're in a period of extreme chaos. It's starting to really go into, what's been envisioned.
It really has. And, it's like the pot is boiling, when we have one of those teapots and it starts whistling when everything is just to the brim and everything is boiling at capacity. Well, this is so close to capacity before something just explodes.
Yeah, exploding it is, as you see people all over the Capitol building there. As we said, almost half, it's probably 45% and 45% split down the lines in this country, and neither side is going to accept it. So I think the wiser thing would be for some people to realize this and start to think about, well, how do we get a divorce?
Right. How do we get this divorced? How do we, separate amicably. What about the kids? What's best for them? That's what the courts always talk about. What's best for the kids? But then the courts decide what's best for the kids, instead of letting the parents decide. But it's getting really crazy.
Yeah, I don't expect this to calm down anytime soon. The question will be what happens with troops coming in, if troops are going to come in. Lots of craziness going on. Last night we were watching, and, one side was saying that people from the other side were literally assaulting them and then, being basically kind of protected by the, policing forces out there. So the chaos is escalating dramatically, and we will keep coming back to you guys. We did a real long meditation this morning and mantras, trying to get some more info on what's coming through from the galactics. We almost were getting a message yesterday, and then we got cut off from Laurel and the Federation. But we will come back to you with whatever we can and keep updating as much as possible. Once we get done with our day, we'll probably go live tonight if everything is up, because we've been talking about this, and you might have a complete kind of blackout situation, which is going to obviously frustrate and spread fear, not knowing exactly what's going on.
Right. Since we've been talking about this for so long, it's really important that you guys remember, keep that internal stabilization going. Use your energy, send out your energy for positive change. Send people love, compassion, understanding, acceptance, and let's not let this get too chaotic.
Yeah. And as always, expect the unexpected and prepare as best you can. Keep rising above the fray instead of being pulled into it.
Yes, absolutely. And stay tuned. We'll be updating every chance we get when we can.
And thank you again. If there's issues with the sound, I fully expect there will be, but we're just trying to get whatever we can out there, regardless of the interference. As always, guys, God bless and namaste.
Namaste.